excited to see all of you. It's just amazing. You know, it's just for me like dreams come true because 3 years ago when we started this event, we had a little over 1,000 people in the audience. It was a tiny room, but it was fun. We had a great event, and last year we doubled that number, and this year we doubled that number again. So thank you so much for sharing my vision that creating this amazing movement of powerful women inside of network marketing profession. And we have several thousands of people watching us on the live stream. So welcome, guys. Let's give them a round of applause. I'm sure hope you're all gonna enjoy the event because we have a lot of great surprises for you. We have amazing and powerful speakers because unfortunately women more than anybody else been hurt by words like, you're nobody, you can achieve great things. Who do you think you are? Women don't make money in network marketing. Women cannot build financial independence. Women can't lead huge organizations, and this is not true. And this event is all about to show you what power you have, all of you inside. What you have is already enough. I just want you to see the bigger picture, to believe in yourself, to understand that you are the most powerful and the most amazing human beings. And don't forget, women lead huge organizations around the world. Women lead countries. Women give birth. Women lead generations. That's right. So my wish that you will never accept anything less than excellence. I want you to leave the impossible. I want you to dream the biggest dreams you can, because everything you want, you can achieve. Look at this room, because 3 years ago, it was 4 years ago, it was just an idea. It started with a small group, and now we have almost 5,000 people in this room. So this year, we want to bring a lot of skills training for you guys. Of course, we want to share a lot of great stories from women coming from around the world with different backgrounds, with different level of success. Majority of our speakers, main speakers on stage, they all make 7-figure a year plus. So I think you know that you can learn something from these women, right? They have some good tips for you. So make sure you take notes, make sure you listen very carefully, because we're gonna have a lot of different panels. We're gonna have a lot of fun, cool surprises for you. And to help me to kick off this event, and you guys know, this is the event for women by women. Men are not allowed to speak on this stage. But I have a challenge. I have the most amazing and the most important man in my life who really wanted to take part of this event. So I had to make an exception. He will not be able to train as much as he would like to. I mean, not at all, but I decided to give him an important role. So he will be our host and MC for the entire weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome to the stage my husband, my business partner, my best friend, the love of my life, and the founder of Network Marketing Pro, Mr. Eric Worre. Come on.
All right. Stay standing for just 1 minute. Stay standing for just 1 minute. We're going to channel our inner Tony Robbins. Just for a moment, from time to time, when we come out of a break, we're going to do the little Tony. We're going to, oh, yes, go pro, okay? So practice. Ready? Oh, yes, go pro. One more time. Oh, yes, GoPro. All right, sit down, sit down. How you doing? This is so cool. These powerful women from all over the world. How many are here from outside of the United States? Raise your hands, please. Take a look around. Congratulations. Well done, well done. You're welcome. And let's give a polite but not overly enthusiastic round of applause for the men that are here. These guys are pretty smart because 76% of all the people involved around the world in our great profession are women. 76%. So if you're a man involved in this great profession and you want to get some insight to the ideas and strategies these women are using to build huge organizations, this is the room to be in. This is really smart for you to be here and to be taking notes. And listen, guys, sometimes we have a hard time listening. This is an opportunity to listen. Take some notes, get some insights. We're not going to figure women out in 3 days. But we might learn a few tips, just a few tips. So I'm excited because Marina puts this, I don't know if you know, but Marina from day one has been the person who has behind the scenes helped to grow the organization, and she runs the office, the employees, all that stuff, because I'm useless at all that stuff to be able to actually grow the company and take care of all that stuff. And it was her vision 2 years ago now to start this, and this is now the fastest growing event that we do inside of the Network Marketing Pro community. So one more round of applause for my bride, the amazing Marina Waring. So let me talk to you very briefly about a couple things. First of all, let me give you the agenda of what's going to happen. You have a workbook? You have a workbook? I'm going to refer to some of these things in this workbook. There's a lot of great stuff for you to be able to, maybe during lunch or during the breaks or in the evening or whatever. The agenda tonight, we're going to go to approximately 9 p.m. Got a great surprise for you for the end of the night. We got a VIP reception from 9 to midnight. Looking forward to seeing everybody there. Tomorrow we go from 9 to 12, from 2 to 5, and from 7 to 9 p.m. with breaks in between. On Saturday, we're 9 to 12 and 2 to 5. And we have the Flower Power Party, which is going to be Saturday night out at the Secret Garden with all the lions and the dolphins and the whole thing. Excited about that, be able to hang out with everybody. And it's supposed to warm up just a bit by then. So I think we'll be ready for all of that. Excited to see everybody dressed up, looking amazing. I also want to recognize our promotional partners here for this event. We don't allow anybody to be like sponsors of the event. We don't bring in Nike or Reebok or Coca-Cola or whatever to sponsor the event. We have promotional partners here in the room that did a big job in helping us to promote this event. So I want to recognize Carly Batista, Deanna Christofferson, Gretchen Comstock, Alyssa Francis, Lauren Slocum Lahav, Heidi Whitehair, Jennifer Myers, Whitney Husband, Milan Jensen, Gaby Wright-Bergen, Denny Robinson, Brenda Schuler, Pamela Sue, Esther Spina, Stephanie Moran, Denise Chenault, and Laura Beck. Give them all a big round of applause. All right. At this event, let me give you the only downer maybe for the weekend. And you're not going to view this as a downer, but it's the one time where I've got to get pretty serious. We only have one rule. If you've been to a GoPro event before, you know about this one rule. This room is sacred. This room needs to be respected. This room is a very strictly enforced, no soliciting and no prospecting and a no recruiting zone. Who's with me on that? So let me explain what that means. That means, one, you can't talk to people about your company, about your products, even if they ask you, okay? Just need to leave that off the table, put your propaganda down, leave it in the room. Even when asked, you need to just say, nah, not here. This room needs to be respected. It's very important. It's the only reason why we've been able to grow so big is because people feel like it's safe to be able to bring their teams here. This is 3 days for you. 3 days for you to learn. 3 days for you to take the information, go out to the billions of people around the world and share the better way that we have for them. But some of the less mature would view this as the ultimate Las Vegas buffet. It's hard to be able to resist that urge, but I ask that you resist that urge. On the other side, there's some people here that maybe don't even have a home right now, or they're shopping for a company. I will tell you, this is not the place for you to shop. This is not the place for you to go and say, well, I'm not with anybody right now. What are you doing? Well, that sounds interesting. This is not the place for that either. So let me get specific with you. I need you to leave your products in the room. Products should not be in here. If it's a wearable product, you need to take it off, put it in your purse, leave it in the room, whatever it is. If it's logo gear, your company logo on clothing, on anything, if you have a ring that you earn, you're $1 million earner ring, take the ring off. If you have a pin, take the pin off. If you have a water bottle with your company logo on it, get a different water bottle. Okay? All of that, and we're very, very strict with this. We almost never have to ask somebody to leave, but if you violate that, and if you have somebody, exactly, if you have somebody that's on your team that is not quite here yet, make sure that you let them know, because at the last event, we had some people leave brochures in the bathroom, like with their name and number on it, like that's gonna really work. Like, stop it, okay? So, if that happens, find somebody with one of the red t-shirts, let them know, and and we will take care of the situation. If that occurs, unfortunately, it's one of the difficult things for us to do. We don't like to do it, but we have to do it. We ask that person to leave. So long, farewell, and we don't give them, we don't allow them access back into the room. It's it. It's over. It's very serious, okay? So who's willing to respect the room? Yes? All right. I appreciate that very much. We have 4 objectives. 4 objectives for you for this event. Objective number 1 is that you develop $1 million mindset. You learn to think like a more powerful entrepreneur. You eliminate the roadblocks in your mind that have been causing you maybe to play smaller than you're capable of. And I believe all of us in this room are playing smaller than we are capable of. We're capable of amazing things. So number 1 is mindset. Number 2 are skills. You're going to get deep immersion in skills over the course of these 3 days. We're going to give you some amazing talent that's going to teach you the skills necessary to be successful in network marketing. The 7 skills delivered by 14 different amazing women. It's going to be spectacular. Number 3 is strategy. How do you take the mindset and the skills and turn it into a strategy that's going to give you the best results? And you're going to receive dozens of strategies that are working for these women around the world. What you're going to need to do is collect those strategies. So when you leave here, you're empowered with the strategy to be able to go out there and create results. And number 4 is your vision, to expand your mind. You might be a big deal in your company, but when you look around this room and you see some of these people on the stage, you're going to go, oh, wow. There's a big opportunity here. There's a chance for me to bust out here. I can really separate myself from the crowd. I can tap into my potential. Not only your vision, but for yourself, but your vision for your team, your vision for your legacy, right? What you're going to do with what you have as you take it around the world. So that's our 4 major outcomes that we're looking for those 4 things. Let me go through some quick housekeeping for you as we start off. You've got these forms. I'm just going to tell you what's in them. Because you're here, you have the availability to some of the products that we have at a discounted price because you're here. And let me tell you, just so you know, let me tell you the Network Marketing Pro business model. I'll explain the entire business model for you. Our business model is to give away an enormous amount of content for free. And we're never going to stop doing that. Just give it away and give it away and give it away and give it away. It's a couple thousand videos we put online over the course of these last almost 8 years. Give it away. And for people who want to go deeper, from time to time, we'll give you access to some products that we think will help you. Or an event like this. We reach, through our free content, over 5 million people a week consume our content online in various forms all over the world. 5 million a week. So to have this group says, okay, I want to go deeper. I want to get 3 days with the most powerful women. And that's great. As the people who stay home, oh, by the way, live streaming people. Let's give them a big round of applause. Hi, live streaming people. How you doing? People who want to be able to watch this online. So that's what we do. It's really very simple. And if you don't want to get these products, wonderful. Can keep getting the free content for the rest of your life. No fees, no access codes, no problem. Okay? But let me tell you what we do have for you. We have GoPro All Access. How many people have GoPro All Access right now? The rest of you, I would encourage you to get that. You can turn Netflix off and turn GoPro All Access on. This will make you money. All of the events that we've done over the years, including this one and previous, Most Powerful Women, GoPro Recruiting Mastery, Sanity Boot Camps, all of that stuff's in there. And you'll be able to see the special price that you get on this form that we put out. Get it if you want. I would highly recommend it. Ask somebody that you know that already has it and ask them if they think it's a good value. In my opinion, it's amazing. Second, how many people have yet to recruit 5 people personally? You haven't recruited 5 yet? A few of you? Okay. Here's what I would tell you. The Getting Started in Network Marketing product for you and for your team, if you haven't recruited 5 yet, start there. This will walk you step by step exactly how to get that. Third is probably our most popular product that we've ever put out, which is How to Recruit 20 People in 30 Days. How many people have How to Recruit 20 People in 30 Days? That course. Okay? If you want to do that and have that deep course, all the modules, the workbook, and the whole thing, you can get a discount on that. I think we have that in English and Spanish. And we have English, Spanish, and Italian in the Getting Started product. Those products are available to you, okay? And if you look in the back of the room, see that big red curtain? For the entire weekend, if there's any forms that need to be turned in, that's where you turn them in, at the big red curtain in the back, okay? That's number 1. Number 2 is coaching. We have a group of trained GoPro coaches that will help you unlock your potential, help you get to the next level if you'd like. And what we offer for people who attend an event like this is a free 45-minute needs analysis coaching call. So you get a 45-minute call for free with a coach to be able to see if they can help you. If you decide you want to go further, you can, but there's no obligation to do so, okay? That's a gift to you. All you have to do is put your information in there and turn the form in. And last, we have GoPro Recruiting Mastery. We just have discounted prices this weekend only. On Monday, these prices will not be available. But as you know, at the end of this year, we have Tony Robbins, Pitbull coming in. We have Brendan Burchard. We have Bob Proctor. We have Les Brown. We have an amazing lineup, plus all the $1 million earners and speakers that's going to be happening. You'll see the form that we have there to be able to grab that, okay? That's just available to you over the course of this weekend. Also, I will tell you, if you look to page 20 and 21, we have a little store in the back. If you want to get some stuff, we have apparel and hats and water bottles and workout gear and all kinds of cool stuff. If you want to be able to get something like that for yourself or for your team to bring back as a gift maybe to somebody in your group, have as a giveaway at one of your events, whatever. They got everything from jewelry to all kinds of little fun stuff. And here's what we're going to do. If you buy anything you buy tonight or tomorrow morning before the event starts, we're going to do a little drawing, and we're going to give away a whole bunch of stuff, like free courses and tickets to events and all kinds of stuff. So if you buy anything back there, you're going to get some ticket, kind of a ticket tomorrow morning. We'll do a drawing and we'll give away some stuff. Okay. So if you go check that out, I think you'll enjoy that and you'll have fun. Next is the party. How many people are registered so far for the party? Okay, the rest of you, I would highly suggest that you join us Saturday night out by the pool with the dolphins and the white tigers and flowers all over the place. And Marina and I are looking forward to come out, hang out, take pictures, and have fun. And there's lots of food, drinks as part of that whole thing. I hope you can join us for that. Where do they go to do that? Out at the rotunda? I don't even know where the rotunda is. Is it that way? It's over there? Okay, the rotunda area. That's where you go register for that. It is very limited, just so you know. I don't know if it's because of the dolphins or the tigers or it's fire code or whatever, but we can't get everybody out there. So that's going to go pretty quick. I hope you can join us for that. Now, if you'll grab your workbooks, please, and turn to page 15. I get to do a tiny bit of training, just a tiny bit, just to start off this experience. Now, let me tell you how to get the most out of this. How many people, this is your very first GoPro event of any sort? Wow, look at that. Well, welcome. Let me tell you what this is going to feel like. A fire hose of information. And if we wanted to, we have a choice. We could do less content, give you tons of breaks and hang out, or we could take this time and just get the most we can get and put you into the deep end of the pool and force you to swim. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. Now, with this workbook that you have, what I want this to be is not just notes for you. I would hope for you that this becomes like a teacher's manual, that you could go back and you could teach the people on your team what you learned over the course of this event. And you're going to hear from so many people. And the one thing that excites me more than maybe any other thing is the power of a single idea. One little, tiny, small thing. It doesn't even seem to be that big of a deal. But when you know, I get excited about it because I know if I apply that one little thing and then I just lean into it, 3 years from now, I'm a different person. 5 years from now, I'm in a different place. One idea. Now, you're going to get hundreds of ideas over the course of these 3 days. Hundreds. So how do you manage this? One, keep writing. When your mind is busy, keep writing. When you're distracted, keep writing. When you're mentally, your brain is turned into mush, which is going to happen, just so you know, by about 8 p.m. tomorrow. You're going to have nothing. You're like, what? Huh? What? You're going to be ready to go have a cocktail when the session ends tomorrow evening. But what I'm going to tell you is just keep writing. Get the information, get the ideas, write it all down. And don't worry about, here's where your brains are going to get you in trouble. You write the idea down and you get so excited about that one idea that you spend the next hour thinking about how you're going to implement that idea. And you lose the hour of the other ideas that are coming. Write it down Don't even worry about if it's possible for you to even make it work, or how you're going to make it work, or how you're going to move it into your team, or how you're going to use it for this next month or this next year. Just write it down. There's going to be time for you to game plan. Just collect the information. Don't worry about it, and don't let your filter of could I do that or could I not do that slow you down, okay? With each speaker, try to get one key insight. When you're done with your notes from a speaker, and I'm going to be reminding you of this over the course of these 3 days, when the speaker finishes, look through your notes. What's the one thing? What's that one thing? Circle it, put a star next to it, and we'll deal with it later. At the end of the session, we'll take all of those one things and we'll put it into a pile, and we'll use that to be able to create your game plan for your business, okay? One thing from each speaker, one insight, one idea, one strategy from each speaker, okay? Now, the other thing I would just tell you to get the most of this, one, be on time, which you're doing an amazing job already. We're going to work very hard for us to be on time, to start on time, finish on time. We take that seriously. And also, never eat alone. Try to resist the urge to hang out with just the 3 people that your buddies. If you have different people on your team here, have breakfast with one group, have lunch with a different group, have dinner with a different group, get together after the event with a different group. And for those of you who are leaders, I want you to understand the awesome power that you have. You know where the breakthroughs happen at an event like this? In the hallway, at lunch, over coffee, in the bathroom, for crying out loud. Where somebody just says the right thing to you at the right time and plants a seed of belief in you. You leaders, you know this. Please be that person that plants the seed in each other. Please look for the best in each other. Let's have a compliment contest over the course of these 3 days. We catch enough heat from the rest of the world that doesn't understand what it is that we do. In this environment, let's fill each other up. Let's fill each other up so full that you have a reservoir of belief that will last you for a full year. You with me? All right. So I just want you to start on this exercise on page 15. And I'd like you to continue. Maybe when you get back to your room tonight and as you're going through, I want you to be thinking about this. We only have a few minutes to be able to talk about it now. But exercise part 1, why are you here? Why are you here? Just write down. Take a minute right now. Take 30 seconds right now. And write down, why are you here? What are you trying to get out of this event? What are you hoping to accomplish? Why are you here? And if you're not writing, please play like a pro. For these 3 days, go all in. You're not here to be a tourist. You're not here to stay in the stands. You're here to be a participant, to play all out. Even if you're $1 million earner, why are you here? What are you looking to accomplish? What are you trying to do? What would success look like to you? What are you hoping to get out of this? And expand that as you go, but start with just wherever your mind takes you. Go to page 16. What have been your greatest wins so far in your experience with network marketing? Just give yourself a break, for crying out loud. We are so tough on ourselves. Write down your wins. What are the things that you did that was great? What are the things that you did that you're proud of? What are the things that you built? What are the customers that you've created? What about the team that you made happen? What about the area that you brought to life? What about the training that you bring to your organization? What are you proud of? We're always really good at looking at our weaknesses. Let's look at what you did that's great. So fill that in. This is something that will help you understand the potential that's in you already. Maybe an accomplishment is just being here. Some of you had to move heaven and earth just to make that happen. So what's your greatest win so far? Number 3, what do you want to learn during this event? What are you hoping to learn? Because this question will help you to pay closer attention to the things that are going to pop out in that area. It'll help your mental filters kind of absorb the right kinds of things. So what do you want to learn? You want to learn how to present? You watch the great presenters. You want to learn how to recruit? Get the tips from these people. You want to learn how to promote? Pay attention to the promoters, whatever it happens to be for you. Number 4, what's been your strategy for your business so far in 2017? What actions have you taken and what results have you achieved so far? So just 2017 strategy. Write that down. Many of us don't have as much strategy as we need to have, and we kind of just go through the motions. My strategy has just been to still be here. That's the strategy for a lot of people in network marketing, but I hope not for you. What I want for you is to really think about your strategy so far, but then to say, what's my strategy going to be as I leave here? Because if we help you with the outcomes that you're looking for, your strategy should get really strong. And number 5, what would you like to achieve, change, explore in your business that would be a game changer for you and your team? Don't hold back or worry about how you're going to get there. What would you like to achieve, change, or explore that would be a game changer? What would be a game changer for you? Think about that, okay? What would change the game for you? Question number 6. What are some beliefs or roadblocks that could keep you from reaching your outcomes or transforming your business? What is in the way? This is a really important one. If we have more time, we'd spend a little bit more time on it, but I want this to be an introspective thing for you. What are the things that are causing you to play smaller than you're capable? What are all the reasons why you're not farther ahead in your business? Write that down. Really important that you write that down. Because you're going to go, oh my gosh. You're going to realize the programming that's in your mind. I can't because. I'm not there because. You don't understand. I'm a single mom. You don't understand. I've got to take care of everybody else. You don't understand. I don't have the time. You don't understand. I'm too shy. You don't understand. See what I mean? I like to be behind the scenes. All that stuff. So think about the limiting beliefs that you might have. I'm not a speaker. I'm not a presenter. I'm not a natural born leader. All the I'm nots. Think about that. It's really important to be able to analyze that because this little section is going to be your breakthrough. And number 7, what is your vision for your ideal business, life, lifestyle, relationships? Think in the future. Go 3 years, 5 years, 10 years from now. What's the most you can envision? How can you get it clear in your mind? How can you decide what that's going to be? Because if that vision gets clear, it'll be like a magnet that pulls you towards it. But if you don't have a vision out there in the future, you're going to let the day-to-day obstacles get in the way. Part of our job is to expand that vision of what it's going to be. But you got to put yourself out. Put yourself in, what year are we, 2017? Put yourself in 2020. Put yourself in 2025. Where's your business? Where's your life? Where are your relationships? Where's your health? What does it look like? The clearer you can get that, the more successful you're going to be. So, I know that's some fairly aggressive homework. We had a little bit more time. We'd go around and talk about that a little bit, and I would love to hear what some of you have written down for some of those things already. But treat that serious. The last thing I would just tell you through this whole thing, for 3 days, this is for you. But for 3 days, play like a pro. For 3 days, show up. For 3 days, stay focused. For 3 days, disengage from the gossip and the drama and the negativity that can show up sometimes within our organizations. For 3 days, tell your team if they want to bring the drama, now's not the time. Now's not the time. For 3 days, laser focus. For 3 days, play like a pro. You do that, by the time we're done Saturday evening, you're going to feel like a new person. And I'm excited to be able to be part of that experience and part of that journey with you. So, you ready to get started? Yeah? Good. Well, I'm ready to introduce our
That was the beginning. I'm going to break it down into small sessions so you can keep up with it.